Before we walk up the arrow of escalation, I want you to use your imagination, okay? So you ready? Good imaginations? I want you to imagine that above your table, suspended by a rope, is a grand piano. Got it? Every table has a grand piano above it. Now, all those ropes are connected to a pulley system, and they all run back to me. And this clicker has buttons for every table. And at any moment that I feel like I can drop the grand piano on you or you, right? You got it in your head? How are you feeling? What's that? Make me happy, yes. And you said? You feel safe? Because I love you, because I love this table. See, now, wait, it gets better. This is actually great because I do love this table, and they know that I love them. And because I love them so much, they're going to compel you guys to be obedient because they know how great I am, right? So this is my friend. These are my friends, and you're all Geraldine. Okay, so now, what do you want to do? You're feeling afraid. What do you want to do? Leave the table. Get out from underneath the piano. Well, I want you to know that not only do I have this table full of friends, I have friends stationed in the balcony that are snipers. And if you leave the table, you're going down. So the safest place for you to be, my friend, is under that grand piano because you can trust me, right? Now what might you feel? Trapped. Don't screw up. Now what might you do? Get under the table. No cheating. That grand piano's heavy. What's that? I'm going to be a pleaser. Right? Now, I bring this up. Oh, by the way, they're gone. You're safe. So 30 seconds and 1 minute of being under a grand piano, Leslie explained this. For Marie and for individuals, that's the weight, the pressure of destructive behavior. And when you feel that pressure, you might make decisions that, if to the naked eye, to the counselor or the pastor, might look destructive themselves. For instance, let's just use isolation via guilt. This is a topic I use with the men all the time. Let's say that I want to control my partner through guilt tripping. Oh, baby, I just want to spend some time with you. You're always talking to your mom. Can you just give me an evening without talking to your mom? You know, I know you love your mom, but we're a family now, right? You should love me. I lay it on pretty thick. And she complies, right? Because she loves me. So she talks less frequently with her mom. But after a while, my grip gets a little tighter. Did you talk to your mom today? I thought we decided you weren't going to talk to your mom so much. I thought we decided that I was more important. I thought we decided that we were, to leave and cleave. What might she do? Well, under the weight of that piano, she might resist by ignoring my request, complaining about my request, or maybe hiding the fact that she's talking to her mom, for instance. You see that? So I have escalated using my power. She's resisted. Well, I then have a choice. I can either stop, think, right, evaluate, repent, or I can up the ante, like a stop sign, and I blow through it. So I up the ante. I escalate with words and aggression. I start using names. Your family's trying to get between us. Don't you see how manipulative they are? Don't you know that you're a different person when you're around your mom? Don't you know that you're whiny when you're with her, but you're so independent when you're with me? Blah, blah, blah. Right? I escalate. She might comply, but eventually, the weight of the piano, she resists. You see the pattern? I have a choice. She might resist with verbally attacking me back by calling me names or sneaking around to do what I don't want her to do. Well, then I might escalate again. I have a choice. And this time I use threats. If you do this again, I will. Or if I find out that you see where it's going? Well, she might resist again, but this time with counter threats, with leaving. And then lastly, just to wrap this part up, I might use intimidation or restraint. Now, this is just one example. This is just isolatory behavior. I could put anything in here, manipulation, coercion, whatever, and go up the arrow. Now, she resists with physically attacking me or swearing at me or calling the police. And most often, when I get calls from pastors and church leaders, what they've witnessed, not always, guys, but most often, what they've witnessed is resistance to the escalatory pattern. They've seen a wife who's done, who's fed up, who wants something to change now. And they go, you know what, Chris? She is crazy. I'm pretty sure she's the abusive one. But when you start taking a history, not always, but many times, you'll find this pattern of escalation. And I believe, theologically speaking, that men, husbands, we tend to have the power to escalate. And we tend to have the power to de-escalate. Because if this arrow goes to its full completion, what's going to happen? Someone's going to be hurt or dead, right? God made us bigger, faster, stronger. He gave us position in society and position within the church that kind of gives us power that we can abuse or we can use. And when it's abused, I believe we have the power to escalate, and I think we have the power to